gentlemen, welcome back to some more FDL action for week number two. Week number two. Week number two. Let's go. Week number two. All right, so it's Saturday. I am KJ here in the casting booth, joined by my good friend Sabby. Sabby, how are you doing today?
I am doing good. I am just waiting on these wonderful teams get to play, and I can't wait to see what they got to show for us.
Absolutely. We've got an expert league match for you guys today. We've got the expert Hydras taking on the Huskies. Huskies, I do believe, are 0-1 currently, and the Hydras sitting at 1-0. So one of these teams will either escape today with a win or the other with a loss. But Savvy, I do have to ask you, because I ask every single person that I'm in here in the casting booth with, who do you got?
I honestly have never seen their expert at either one of these teams expert play. So I'll just have to go with a gut instinct because the Huskies swept 3-1 us in the Star League. So I'm guessing the Huskies got this. I'm just gonna go with the Huskies on hunch.
I like it. The only problem is that these are the Huskies' current current two players that they have on their roster between Miller Ball and Fizzle Tizzle, or Fizzle Tiz, excuse me, and taking on the team of Layden and Squashy. So here we go, getting game one underway. Miller going to be able to beat out Layden to this ball on the kickoff. Fizzle going to be up for this one, looking for a pass over, not going to be able to find it. Miller, they decided to play a little bit back farther. Squashy going to go up for this one, put this one back in, looking for a shot here. That's a good touch off the backboard. Not to be able to find too much out of that is Layden, though, as he is able to beat Miller to this. Squashy going to go up. Is beat by Fizzle. This ball going to roll into the back of the net. An unfortunate miss there from Layden. And the Huskies take a 1-0 lead.
Great goal by Fizz. Great positioning. All around perfect, honestly.
Yeah, finding yourself in the right position is going to be one of the key factors in this game tonight, especially with these two teams. I do believe the Huskies, this is their A lineup, and this is a squash. Excuse me, not the Squashy, the Hydras.
Okay. With a good flick.
Okay. Lineup.
Okay, Layden.
Okay, we see you. We see you here in the booth.
A little flick. Nice.
Yeah, beautiful touch there.
It was a beautiful way to slow it down, like read it out, try to make him jump. Yeah, it was a really good play.
You know, it's interesting. Usually here, whenever it comes to game ones, you kind of see teams kind of feeling each other out just to see what they can do. We're not really seeing too much of that. I mean, what do you make of that?
I mean, they might already know how they play through like maybe scrims, so they could just be going all out. But normally, that's how I would play. I would like slow it down for the first game, try to see how they play, if they're aggressive, like figure out how to counter, stuff like that for game two. But they seem to be both just going at it and treating it like they've already played against each other. So
yeah, that's one of the things that you like to see. Layden going to get a pop over one, not going to be able to get past the defensive brick wall. That is Miller Ball. This ball still a little bit dangerous for the Huskies, but able to be taken care of and dealt with, as Miller is going to be able to put a shot on net and is going to give the Huskies a 2-1 lead. 3:15 left to go. Savvy, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Due to the salary differences, now obviously this is your first season in the league. Due to the salary differences, with Miller Ball being, I believe, a 13-9 and Fizzle being a 13-1, does that play a part in Squashy and what Layden and Squashy do in this game?
What sales are Layden and Squashy?
I believe Layden is a 13-4 and Squashy is a 12-7.
Oh, so
a pretty significant difference.
Yeah, a little bit. So it looks like the Huskies have them beat on salary. So I don't know. I would say just try to play your they would try to play like their own game and not play the Huskies game because that might if they play too fast, the Huskies play too fast.
Ooh.
It might throw them off a little bit because they're a little lower. But other than that, I think they got it as they just get another goal. Squashy did so. Beautiful goal.
Yeah, and I think one of the interesting things to note about this game and but about one of these players is that Squashy is actually in the expert league playing on the Switch.
He's
So
on
of
the
all the
Switch. Oh,
of all the consoles to be on, he is on Switch. As Miller is going to be able to find a third goal here for the Huskies, able to sneak that past Layden. Layden looking very awkward on the goal line. But there is still 2:17 left to go. There's still plenty of time. You being in the Star League, you know that better than anybody.
oh
Never
yeah.
give up on a game of Rocket League.
Yeah, definitely. There's always time, even if there's 10 seconds left. You could do a kickoff or some kind of mistake. You know, you never know. Pressure. It's the
Absolutely.
best of us. Yeah.
As
We're all
Lady
humans. We're all humans, so we all make mistakes.
Fizzle going to be able to put this one all the way down. Middle ball flying in the air for it. Not going to be able to find a touch on it. Bossy and Layden do run into each other a little bit, but so do the Huskies. This is a good opportunity for Layden to be able to do something with this. Not able to get it on his hood.
Communication.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of miscommunication coming out from the Hydras, but you know, hey, we all have those moments. Fizzle going to put this one wide. Miller looking for a shot. Hey, for Squashy going to be able to get a touch on that one. Layden with good flick over one. Not going to be able to get past Fizzle though. Squashy stuck in the rotation to be able to go back in on defense. Miller going to look for a pass here. Going to be able to find it. Fizzle just a little bit out of position for that one because that would have been a very good opportunity. Washi taking this one to the air, looking for a 50-50. Going to be able to get the boost steal, which is perfect for the Hydras as they start to mount an offensive pressure. Washi going to put that one wide down. As Fizzle going to put this one down into the Hydras end. We've got less than a minute to go. 4-3-2, game one. Fizzle gets past one. Squashy with a great fake challenge to be able to get that one past. Squashy going to be able to find himself an open net here, and he's going to get himself another goal. We have a tie game with 42 seconds left, and Savvy.
I gotta say, sorry to cut you off. I gotta say, for the lowest sales, they are putting up a fight. I'm not gonna lie. For them being the lowest
In the lobby.
in the lobby, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
Squashy
definitely putting up a fight.
definitely a very mechanical player as they do find themselves in this tie ball game with 30 seconds left to go. Savvy, do we see game one overtime?
We might. Honestly, I'm thinking we do, but I feel like if I actually say we're going to, they're gonna cast a curse us. So you know, there's a lot of that last night. So.
Yeah, no, if anybody has an idea as to what the caster curse is like, it's me. It's Fizzle gonna look for a good goal, and he's gonna be able to find it. Huskies take a 4-3 lead with 5 seconds left to go. Hydras have to score on this next kickoff, or at least keep the ball up in the air long enough to start an offensive pressure. So here we go. 5 seconds left to go. Layden gonna cheat up a little bit. He does have the opportunity. And what a save from Miller Ball to be able to put that one to the side, and the Huskies are gonna take
Good patience.
game number one.
That was really good patience. Him sitting in the net, really good patience. Honestly.
Yeah, that was really smart by Miller to wait that ball out, make
Instead
him
of
come to
going for
him.
boost, yeah, instead of going for boost off kickoff, he just kind of sat there and waited. Kind of knew what was gonna happen, I guess.
So now, Savvy, with game one in the books for us, what do you think, in your own opinion, what do you think the Hydras need to do to kind of
Um,
change the script a little bit on this one?
uh, Probably play more aggressive. I mean, they have more shots. They have one more shot than the Huskies do. Um, but I would say they were more on defense uh most of the game. So I would say probably a lot more offense. play a little more aggressive, not really fake as much as they were doing. And yeah, overall, just be more aggressive, I guess. I would say. What do you say?
I can get behind that 100%. Sometimes playing that more aggressive play style does help. Maybe go for a bump or a demo, get a little bit physical with the Huskies to kind of take them out of the play, put themselves in 2v1 situations with Layden and Squashy. But as I say that, we're gonna go ahead and get started into game number 2. All players on the field. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Fizzle gonna go off the ceiling for this one. Look for a ceiling touch here. Not gonna be able to find it, or at least not as good as what he wanted. Is Layden gonna be able to cut that one off? Squashy looking for an air dribble here. Gonna be able to get past 1, gets past 2. Good opportunity for the Hydras right now. Is if Layden can put this one on net. Great save from Miller Ball to keep this one at 0-0. And oh my goodness, the Hydras already starting with a lot of offensive pressure.
Yeah, they must be listening to me or something. As soon as I said it, they started doing it. So. But they're actually looking like a kind of a whole different team right now, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's something that you really like to see if you're a Hydras fan. Is Miller going to take this one down? Layden going to be able to cut it out and stop that little offensive push from the Huskies. Layden, no boost here. Able to get a flick past 1 and get it past Miller as well. Washi looking for a quick shot, and he's going to find it on the opposite side. Miller Ball caught out in no man's land, and the Hydras take a 1-0 lead.
That was a good slot by Squash.
Very well placed.
I love to see between games because they obviously switch up their play styles and stuff, and it's cool how they can do that, and it works. You know what I mean? They obviously said something in those 20 seconds, and they're looking on fire right now. Oh,
Miller Ball.
Then I say that Miller scores, but you got a demo on that. He went for the demo bump play. That was a good play by Miller.
Miller Ball going for the unsavable shot, the air dribble bump play to give the Huskies a tie game. We start fresh, 1-1, 3:36 left to go in this one. Is Miller going to be able to put this one off of the side into the Hydras half? Washi with a great 50-50. This one spills out over to Layden. Layden looking a little awkward on this one. I think he may have missed the boost, which is, never a good sign, especially if you want to be able to get some of that pressure. But Miller going to be able to keep the pressure up for the Huskies. Great save from Layden off of Fizzle's shot. Layden going to be able to take this ball down the field. Looking for a flick past 1. Does get the bump, and oh my God, he returns the favor on Miller Ball and says, hey, you can't do that to my teammate. I'm going to do it to you.
Nice. That was a very nice play. If he had that flick, I think it would have went over, to be honest.
I think he probably would have Athena'd it, yeah. I 100% agree, but... So we've already seen in game 2, we've seen a lot of action, but we've already had 2 air dribble bumps. If this is how the whole series is going to go, oh God, I'm excited.
There's a good matchup between them, honestly. Even though their styles are a big significance, they not really showing they're anyone's weak. You know what I mean? Anyone's the weakest link.
Absolutely.
They're all basically minus their style, that really don't matter. They're honestly playing like they're the better team, or they're both playing like they're the better team, so it's anybody's ball game at this point.
Okay, so with the way things have gone so far, it's the Hydra's turn to score. We've had 4 goals in less than 2.5 minutes. If the script is being followed, it's the Hydra's turn to score, and what a great save from Squashy. No boost though to his name. Layden gonna have to take over for him. Layden able to get past 1. Not gonna be able to get past Fizzle there. Fizzle gonna take control of this one. Squashy able to challenge him immediately, and oh my goodness, Fizzle got so caught up in the demo on Squashy, able to lead and ends up leaving the ball and Layden able to come in and just pop a shot right over both Huskies defenders. 3-2, and the script is being followed. All right, this is what I like to see. So it should be the Huskies next, right? I mean,
Yeah,
if,
yeah.
if we're basing this off of
Oh, maybe
off of
not.
previous things, but Layden wants to change the script.
Yeah, Layden changed the script for sure.
Layden changing the script. I don't know if you got that copy. It was page 2, but apparently we're supposed to rip page 2 out of the book now. And apologies to everybody that had a copy of the script. It looks like we're going off script tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
Gonna put this one out of the corner. Squash is gonna be able to take and maintain control. Able to get past Miller Ball, but Layden not close enough to be able to put a shot on Layden. Going up to the ceiling here. Looking for the ceiling shot. Not gonna be able to. Does find the shot, but not much power on it. As Miller able to start a counterattack the other way, but this ball looking a little bit dangerous. Squashy has options here. Goes for the shot, and what placement from Squashy. The Hydras started to run away with this one. Sabby, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. My bad.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't lose you.
No, I'm here.
Fizzle. Looking to get this one past both Hydras players. Hydras looking like a really a different team than Game 1, Sabby, and it's kind of night and day whenever you actually look at it.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. It's they're definitely more aggressive this game, and I feel like they're making the Huskies play their game instead of the Huskies making Hydra play their game. So
I like that. I actually really like that little analysis. That sums this game up completely, because with 36 seconds left, Miller gonna go for another bump play, but not gonna be able to get the goal. Yeah, Layden had it perfectly set now. As Layden able to get this ball cleared down, Squash is gonna play challenge. I do like that, because then that just wastes a little bit of time. Fizzle looking for the shot, not gonna be able to find it. Layden has a very good opportunity for an open net, but not gonna be able to get past Miller. Miller has been an absolute defensive wall whenever he's been able to be. And it is just, the Hydras are finding perfect opportunities to be able to get it past him, as they are going to put this one down. And we have a tied series 1-1 as the Hydras take this one 5-2. Now, Savvy, I want you to kind of, give me a little something here. The Huskies looked rough in that game.
yeah, they definitely
They found themselves on defense a lot more than they were able to find themselves on offense. They still shot with the Hydras.
Yeah, they did. They did. I feel like the roles kind of transitioned from game 1. The the Huskies were more aggressive, and they were the ones that were like offense more in game 1, and then Hydros ended up taking that role in game 2. So I don't know what the Huskies are going to say in this 15 seconds to try to like recuperate from that. But they definitely need to be more aggressive instead of how they played in this last game.
Yeah, and I think that's definitely one of the things that we're going to have to watch out for here in Game 3 is, do we see more of that physical play from the Huskies that got them those 2 goals, because those were well timed, perfect bumps on a Hydras player on the back end, and kind of catching the second man out of position, not able to get back in time. So definitely going to be something to watch out for here in Game 4. But Sabby, are you gonna keep with the Huskies for this one?
I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. I still think they can pull it through. They're only down 1, so, well, yeah, they're tied. So I mean, I think they can still do it.
Actually, looking to keep this offensive pressure going, and what a save from Miller Ball. Able to get to that one. Layton had put a lot of speed on that one. Squashy able to get a save on the other end. Here we go. Do we see the barn burner game here? Yet to be seen, as we have only played about 30 seconds of Rocket League in game number 3. Both Hydra's players opting to give up the space. Miller able to get one touch. Squashy gonna put this one high and deep, as Fizzle gonna be able to find himself a great touch on the clear, and Miller able to find a demo on Layton, putting Squashy in an awkward 2v1. Great touch there from Squashy. Layton does have the boost for this, but opting to wait it out. Layton able to clear that one away off the shot off the Miller Ball. Great rotations coming out from the Hydras as well. They haven't really been double committing like they did in game 1. And it's something that I kind of noticed and something I kind of wanted to point out a little bit. They're savvy, man.
Yeah, definitely. They are, I guess you could say, I think, communicating a lot more.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was brilliant by Layden. Way to patience, way to be patient, and then we seen the dude who was going to challenge. So it was a very good read. He was reading his teammates or his enemies. It was a really good play overall.
Yeah, I mean it was a well placed shot. Fizzle just kind of caught out in a quick challenge, and puts the Hydras in the lead 1-0. Layton looking for a second one, couldn't be able to find it off of a great backboard pass here from Squashy. Hydras continuing the momentum that they had in game number 2.
Yeah, they're looking really good right now. They're
Hydra,
looking aggressive.
yeah, absolutely. Hydra's looking like they are super aggressive in this game. I think they want this one to be done. They don't feel like they should have lost that first one. Is Layton going to be able to get the flip reset? Or, excuse me, Squashy going to be able to get the flip reset. This one could be a little bit awkward. Great save from Squashy. The patience has been a virtue in this one for the Hydras. They have been very patient whenever it comes to being on the ball. As Squashy going to get one touch, be able to get a backboard touch, gives Layton a chance to get some boost and collect his thoughts. Layton looking for this one, not going to be able to find a touch, and Fizzle is going to get the Huskies on the board. Excuse me. 2-1, 2:47 left to go.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be a momentum changer for them. So hopefully they can get one more and tie it up.
Ooh, dangerous ball there, Fizzle. Gonna be able to clear that one out as Layton gonna take over for Squashy. Layton has full control of the ball here. Good touch there. Make Miller awkward, which is perfect. Layton gonna put a shot on, and that's actually gonna go top corner. Holy, what placement was that?
Yeah, that was a crazy placement.
I thought it was going wide. I thought it was going to post out. I really did. Because it always posts out for me. Like I can't hit those.
Yeah, when I play, those are the type of shots that I try to hit. Is the 4 corners. Try to go for those because those are the hardest to save. Honestly, I would say that for a defender point of view, those are the hardest to save. You got to be in the right position for it.
Either way, it was good placement on that shot, but Miller able to get Huskies another goal here, as he was able to put that one right past, I believe it was Layden on the pressure, and what a touch, what a cut from Layden to be able to give the Hydras a 4-2 lead. What a play. And I believe I'm saying his name wrong. I think it's Laden, but I could be wrong.
I have no idea.
I just had to put that little factual out there because I'm pretty sure I'm doing it wrong, but either way, we continue, we regain and carry on. Washi gonna get a good challenge here. Layden waiting this one out, letting Fizzle use all his boost. Layden going to be able to take control now, but Miller Ball says, no, you can't have the ball just yet. Squashy in the corner. Miller going to immediately challenge, trying to be that aggressor for the Huskies. Bit of an awkward ball here. Miller trying to get past Squashy, but Squashy denies him completely. And now it's Squashy's turn. Take the ball down the field. Goes up in the air. Looking for a pass of some sort. Layden not going to be able to get there. Is Miller Ball going to put some offensive pressure on the Hydras, which that's not really to say that we haven't seen too much of, because the Huskies have definitely had some offense going for themselves, but it's not quality offense.
Yeah,
the offensive pressure hasn't been as quality as what it was in the last game. Or in game one, I'm sorry.
In game one, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Feels like they've kind of like, not really fell apart, but they've kind of like slowed it down. The way they were playing. If they go back to the game one, I feel like,
there you go. Miller Ball giving the Huskies a chance here, but with 39 seconds left and the way that the Hydras have been playing defense for, I would say, almost 4.5 minutes of this game, it is going to be very difficult. The Huskies are going to have to score quick, and with a touch like that, wasting time. Squashy looking to get the ball on net, not going to be able to. Instead, finds Fizzle. They're able to pop this up over one. Layden over to the corner. Squashy going to be able to get past one. Does have full control, but not a whole heck of a lot of boost. Fizzle looking for the bump there. Squashy looking to just waste some time. Layden going to pop this one up. Fizzle gets a touch on it. But look at all the time that is wasted here. Layden going to drop this one down. This one is still in the air. There's still a possibility. Squashy going to save that one away. And the Hydras take game 2 and put themselves on match point.
Yeah, they're looking really good right now. Honestly, might have to change my opinion. Might have to go with the Hydras.
Don't caster curse it, man.
Yeah, I feel like if I do, though, yeah, I feel like now that I said that, they're probably not gonna win, because the caster curse is real. So.
Well, it's okay. As a caster, you're allowed to change your opinion however many times you would like. However, let's go ahead and shift gears here for what the game actually was, and it was, despite the shot count, it was all Hydras. It was just Hydras, consistently on that offensive pressure. Huskies were on the back foot for a good chunk of that game. The question, though, is, can they regain that confidence that they had in game 1? Because you can definitely tell there's a big confidence change for the Huskies in these past 2 games.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not sure what's going on in there. It's got to be a mental thing. But they're just not looking like they were in the first game, and they gotta somehow try to get that momentum back in order to stay alive. So.
Well, here we go. Game number 4. As all the players are on the pitch, we are ready to start. Squashy and Fizzleton is going to be taking the kickoff here. Fizzle able to give the Huskies a chance there, but Layden is going to cut that one off completely. Fizzle looking to get a little bit physical already. I just realized how that sounds. Fizzle and physical. I don't know, man. Words are interesting to me. Layden going to be able to get one touch. Miller going to beat out Squashy for this one. Layden going to find himself on the defense, but with a lot of space. And I think that's something that the Huskies need to stop doing, is giving Layden and Squashy space to do whatever they want to do with this ball.
Yeah, that's going to be a big downfall. Space.
Ooh. Layden looked a little awkward on that one. Is Miller Ball going to be able to get the first goal of game number 4? And hey, we have to celebrate, Savvy. You know why?
Why?
Because we had a 420 goal. Let's go. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I am old and immature. Squashy just clean beats 2 seconds after the first goal has been scored, and able to give the Hydras get this game back to basically 0-0.
Yeah, that was a great response.
So we had a 420 goal, and we had a perfect response. This game is gonna go. This game is either gonna go one of two ways. The first way is that it's a complete blowout, or we get overtime. Like those are the only two ways that I see this actually going.
Yeah,
Because
we haven't
based
got
off,
that yet.
I was going to say we have not gotten that yet,
I
but
think game 1 was the closest we got. Was it
um,
game 1 or game 2?
no, game three, because it was the final score of that game was 5-2. I believe the biggest margin was 3. I don't know. I forget what the score was.
No, I thought there was one that went to like 8 seconds he scored. Because they were tied at 8 seconds. I think it was like game 1.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was game one was a quick overtime for sure. As Fizzle gonna play this one off of the side. Layden gonna be able to find a touch on that. But Fizzle gonna take over on this ball. Looking to be able to get a second touch here. But Squashy gonna cut that one off and put this one high and actually on target. Miller ball looked really awkward because he ended up hitting the post. He did what we like to call he post Malone.
He definitely did. I like that analogy. Post Malone.
And that's not trademarked, by the way. So if you want to use that, you can. There is no registration on that or trademark to it. As Layton going to be able to get a relatively solid clear on this one. Fizzle going to put this one back down into the Hydra's end. Squashy going to pop this ball up, looking for something off the wall. Going to be able to find a shot, add to that stat. But the Huskies do have possession of the ball. Miller going to put this one in the corner. Great touch there from Squashy. Be able to cut that one off. It's the little touches for me. The Hydras are making those little key touches that are just throwing the Huskies off of their game, because you can definitely see it and you can definitely tell that there's a difference in how the Huskies are approaching this game.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think they're trying to play it safe, and it's not really working out for them. Alright, and I say that now they're tied. So
keep talking. Keep talking.
I keep getting shut up by Miller. So
talk more. Miller says.
Yeah, he keeps shutting me up. Every time I say something, he's like, "Oh no, I got you."
Great shot there by Miller, able to put that right around Layden on that shot. This ball looking a little dangerous. Squashy able to get in front of that one. Does get the boost grab. Miller with no boost to his name. Squashy looking to try to take this one down the field. Great 50-50 by Squash. Able to steal the boost as well. As Fizzle gonna put this one down the field. Able to get the demo on Layden, but Squashy says no, this ball stays down in your half. We don't want this one to go to overtime. We want to be done with this series. We are tied 2-2 with almost a minute 30 left to go in this game. As Squashy going to put this one off the side. Doesn't have much in the way of boost here, but Miller is going to be able to take that one off of him and cut it off. Layden gets a touch that goes out to the midfield. Squashy gets a good bump, gets another good bump. But Fizzle says, no, you don't get a free ball here. Layden able to 50-50 that one. Squashy looking for a shot. Great shot, but great and even better save from Miller ball. This ball looking a little dangerous here. Great save again from Miller, even though he didn't get credited for it. If he is not in front of that ball is in. Miller flicks past one. Gonna be able to find too good of a shot, but Fizzle gonna find a shot himself. Finally, he puts himself on the board with a goal. And the Huskies take a 3-2 lead.
Shot placement, way to be patient. And now 48 seconds left. And they're up. So now Hydra's got to try to respond.
Yeah, and I think that's been one of the key things I think to just take away from this series in general is that the Hydras have been able to respond, excuse me, to just about everything that the Huskies have thrown at them, except for the game one overtime. I mean, that was literally the only thing that the Hydras have not been able to have any sort of response to. Ooh, good shot there from Squatchy, but Layden got to play this one into the corner. Looking for a pass over to Squatchy. Squatchy going to be there to put that one in. We've got a tie game with 9 seconds left to go.
They are always
This is the excitement.
It's a back and forth game, and I like it. It's I don't know, it's definitely an entertaining series. They're back and forth, so this is what you like to see: high level competition.
Well, here we go. 5 seconds left. Layden going to put this one off the side.
Have an overtime.
And it's looking very likely that we're going to have an overtime. That ball was so close to going in. Hydra's kind of got away with murder on that one. Fizzle going to be able to win this one cleanly. Going to put this one off the corner. Looking for Miller ball. Going to be able to get a shot on, but it is too weak, and Layden able to easily save that. Now Layden has all the space in the world to do pretty much whatever he wants with this ball. Squashy holding out Fizzle. Doesn't know that he has no boost. Now he does. Squashy going to put this one off the side, off the ceiling. Fizzle still no boost to his name. Able to finally collect that 100 boost pad. But Layden going to put this one past Miller. Fizzle going to keep this pressure going for the Huskies in the Hydras half. Fizzle looking for a pass. Not going to be able to get past Layden. Going up the wall now. Looking for Miller. Squashy able to get a 50-50 and get a good touch on that. Miller, this is the boost. That's not something that you want to see. But Fizzle able to put this one back in and keep this pressure on for the Huskies. Great save there from Layden. Unfortunately, didn't get credit for that because that ball was going in. As Miller going to keep this pressure up. The Hydras a little bit low on boost. But Squashy able to get this one cleared out. Give them a chance to collect some boost. This ball dropping dangerously low. Layden going to be able to put a shot on. It's weak. Gets a good bump on Miller ball, but Squashy playing a little too far back for that. As Miller going to be able to get himself yet another save. And I just want to throw this out there. That is Miller ball's fourth save as that one careens off the post. Layden looking a little rough there on the shot placement, but we continue to play on. Fizzle looking for the shot, and we're going to what I like to call content. Game 5. What a series this has been.
Yeah, this has definitely been a crazy one. I thought Hydros definitely had that, but the Huskies came and shut me up. So
They've been doing that to you a lot this series.
yeah, they definitely have.
And I wouldn't even call it a cast or curse. It could be one of those things of like, okay, well, they're shouting us out, they're talking crap about us, but you know what? This is what we have to say in response to that. And the Huskies have done a very good job in responding to the Hydras. Um, at least in this game here, they looked like they were in that game one form a little bit better. Still would like to see a little bit more aggression out of the Huskies, though. But the Hydras have been relatively on point with their shooting.
Yeah, definitely. They seem very even matched. It's honestly back and forth each game. Each game, the Huskies would win, then the Hydros, then the Huskies, then the Hydros. It was it was basically back and forth the entire time. So anybody's game in game 5. This is where everybody takes the marbles. So
Yep, and here we go. Game 5, Hydras, Huskies, 5 minutes from a win or a loss. Miller Ball going to be able to win that kickoff down into the Hydras end. Squashy going to be able to take control. Looking for the air dribble. gonna get demoed by Miller and Layden put in a 1v2 situation, but not gonna be able to do anything with it. Is Fizzle gonna keep this ball down in the Hydra's end? Layden playing this into the corner. Fizzle looking for a pass over to Miller. Miller's wisely not going for that one. Doesn't want to overextend for this Huskies team. Miller looking for a shot on net. Layden gonna be able to save this one away. Layden with a great clear down the field, all the way down to the Hydras, to the, Huskies end. And what the hell just happened?
I don't know.
What?
Honestly, I don't know what Fizzle was doing, or what he thought he was gonna do, but he jumped, he double jumped and like panicked. That's what it looked like.
That was so awkward for, well, for not just me watching, but for probably a couple other people, because I didn't expect him to miss that.
Yeah, it looked like he panicked. That's what it looked like. I don't know, the way he was a little awkward, it looked. So I think he just kind of like panicked and know what to do in that situation. So,
Great demo there on that Miller ball by Squashy. Squashy able to take over. Puts his ball past both Huskies, and Layden is there to give the Hydras a 2-0 lead. And this ball was just cruising. And it's an unfortunate backflip there from Fizzle. I don't know, man. This game is weird.
Yeah.
This series has just been weird all in general. Like, it's some misplays, some mistouches that we're not expecting. It's just it's all over the place, all over the board. Flossie able to put this one off the roof. Does get a second touch, but Fizzle going to be able to get in front of that one. Miller going to clear this one away, and that's something that I kind of want to bring up. Huskies are happy to allow the ball to do whatever it wants and give possession up. But when you give possession up, you find yourself in moments like this. Flossie with a great pass, and the Hydras take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, they're really using those passing plays, and it seems like Huskies is kind of like on the back foot with those. They're not ready for them. It's like they're using them at the right time, to
be honest. Ooh. Oh, that was so close. Hydras almost adding a fourth goal. Fizzle looking for a shot here. Saved away by Squashy. Miller going to come in and absolutely look like a wrecking ball coming for that one. As he goes for a bump on Layden. Squashy going to take control of this one. Layden able to demo one. Miller ball left in a really awkward position. Squashy going to take this one up the wall. Looking for a touch. Not going to be able to find it. Does get beat out by Fizzle. Miller keeping this one down in the Hydras end. Layden awkwardly jumping off the wall. Not going to be able to find a touch. Great pass there. Great bump there. Not going to be able to find anything out of it, though, as Layden is going to clear this one all the way down the other end of the field, and that ball is going to get the friendly psionics roll, and the Hydras take a 4-0 lead.
I don't know what's going on with the Huskies, but they need to figure it out quick. They're not looking too hot.
This game is starting to get away from them as Fizzle puts this one right down onto the hood of Layden. Layden able to clear this one out. And really, all the Hydras have to do right now is just play for some time. Force the Huskies into bad situations and even rougher challenges as Layden going to pop this one up. Fizzle going to be able to get this one all the way back down. Layden able to get a good save off of a Miller ball shot. Fizzle going to cut this one out. Not going to be able to find himself a second touch here as Miller goes for those bumps and demos again. And they're not as effective this game as what they were in game one.
Yeah, it seems like Hydro kind of knows how they're going to play and they're countering it pretty well. And
That's some life.
Now that I say that, they had a score, so they're only down by three. So it's every time I talk, they scored. Every
Well,
time.
welcome to the FDL Caster booth. My name is KJ. It's a pleasure to meet you, Savvy. Yeah, it happens a lot here and a lot more often than most of us are willing to admit. As Miller going to take his time with this one, able to get a flick past one. Not going to be able to get past Layton though. Great touch there from Squashy to get in front of that ball. As Miller gonna overdrive the ball by a good amount. Squashy with a great clear, gonna be able to keep wasting time for the Hydras. And really, 50 seconds is all that stands in between the end of this game and the end of the series. But it also means that the Huskies would start this season 0-2, which you never like to see that happen. But we continue to play on because there is still plenty of time for 3 goals to be scored. It
Oh
is
yeah,
definitely not over.
plenty of time. I mean, it's not like too out of reach. I mean, as the time goes down, it's starting to, but anything can happen. They can get one here, and then a couple kickoff goals. They'll be fine.
It's possible. I mean, 10 seconds a goal, not unheard of.
Yeah, it's not unheard of. If there was 10 seconds, then it'd be a little out of reach, but I feel like they can do it in 10 seconds. Well, not with that
Oh, with a
kickoff.
kick, I was going to say with a kickoff like that, that absolutely wastes a lot of time
Yeah.
for the Hydras, and it's in their favor. But Miller gonna be able to get it a third goal, so it's still possible as the
It is
Hydras are
possible.
starting to look a little awkward.
They got 9 seconds, but it definitely is possible.
The Hydras need to win this kickoff, and they do. Squashy gonna be able to get the boost as well. Gonna get a good challenge. 3 seconds left. Layton gonna put this one past both Huskies players, and the Hydras take game 5 and take the entire series. Sabby, what do you think?
And that was crazy. I'm honestly glad they switched my pick. Um, went with the Hydras. But the Huskies honestly show that they're a really good team. It's just didn't really uh they didn't really what's the word I'm looking for? Um I am stumped. I don't know what word I'm looking for. Um this Hydras overall played better. Honestly, more aggressive, better rotations. Uh Overall it was just incredible. I mean, it was an incredible series no matter what. Huskies definitely put up a fight. Um, and they didn't let down at all. It didn't look like their mental got. I mean, a few games, I feel like their mental got a little down in the dumps, but they um did pretty good and went to game 5. So I'd be very proud if I were them. For at least going game 5. Um, it just sucks to be 0-2, going into the series, going into the season into week 3. But what do you think, KJ?
Well, I had a personal vested interest in this one because this is the team I'm the GM for, so I'm like super excited about, and it's also the team that I'm the captain for. So just kind of throwing that out there.
All right,
But we
so
do have.
you're the GM for what, Hydra?
I
Yeah,
am the GM for the Hydras, yes. But
nice.
that being said, we do have the boys in here, and hopefully we can hear from both of them. Boys, I
Welcome.
couldn't be prouder after that series. Very well done. Y'all handled your business. How are you feeling after that series?
Honestly, we feel good. We feel good. It was tough for sure. The Huskies, you were right. KJ Pistis is nasty, and Miller with the bumps and demos, that was nasty. But we feel fine. We're good. We're good.
So I kind of want to take 2 seconds and Layden. Yes. first FDL match of the season for you. How did that feel for you to be able to come in to this second week and find a win for the team?
I mean, the goal of the team is always to win. I don't feel like I played particularly well, especially in the first game and I believe the fourth game. I scored a couple goals. I think I could have played better. I didn't feel too great, but those are the wins that get you championships, winning even when you're not playing at your best. So,
I couldn't have said that any better myself.
Yeah.
God, I want to cry. I want to cry after that one. Sabby, do you have any questions for these two gentlemen?
Um. So after game one, what did y'all do? Because y'all looked a lot better after game one. Um. So what did y'all say between the like 20 seconds, or what did you guys do mentally to prepare for the rest of the series?
I just told Aiden it was first game is always warm up game, and effectively it was. So that's literally all I said, just warm up, and we're good.
All right. And what do you guys think your strengths and weaknesses were in that series?
Honestly, I feel like maybe our defense sometimes was a little bit off. Our offense was good. We could have capitalized on a lot more stuff, but I think like a little bit of defense and a little bit of both offense and defense was a little bit off, but it got better throughout the series, so I'm glad about that one.
Yeah, you guys played really well. Definitely played really well. KJ, you have any more questions?
I have a statement and a question. The statement is this: you can't lose if you score more goals than the opponent.
That is true.
That's that is all that is. But congratulations to you boys for getting a win here. I'm not going to say anything because I have a vested interest here. But for Layden and Squashy only, is there any teams that you would like to throw a gauntlet out to? Because I can think of a few.
Does it have to be from like any team, or can it does it have to be like from this conference?
Absolutely, it
Or
can. Absolutely, it can be any team.
oh well, Gators of course. Go me Panda, my man's goaded,
Layden,
and
anybody in particular for you?
I'm going to be I'm going to be quite honest. I have not been looking at the standings or anything. So, I don't know, whoever has the best record. I feel like
just
that'd
say
be
Gators, say
interesting.
Gators, say Gators.
Is Gators have the best record? All right, Gators then, I
Yeah.
guess.
I love the honesty. Sabby, if you don't have anything else for these guys, um, do you?
No, that's it. No, I have
All right.
nothing.
All right. Well, perfect. Well, I have actually been told through my beautiful headset that we're going to be taking a little bit of an extended break. The 9 p.m. match that was going to be played is actually going to be getting rescheduled. So, thank you to the production team for letting me know. I appreciate that. So we will definitely see you guys back here at 10 o'clock. We've got an absolute banger for you guys. We've got Star League Lobsters taking on the Penguins. We will see you back here at 10 o'clock.